Hello, welcome to another radio and television station, and I'm Kaji. Here comes the local news. On November 9th, at the Presidential Palace, President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc received the Governor of South Australia, Mr. Francis Adamson, who is on a working visit to Vietnam. President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc highly appreciated Australia's priority in promoting relations with Vietnam. Localities of the two countries actively seek opportunities to strengthen cooperation, in which the state of South Australia cooperates with Nghệ, Đà Nẵng on education. The president also requested the state of South Australia to expand cooperation with many other localities of Vietnam. At the same time, consider opening a trade and investment representative office in Vietnam soon. The 2018 joint statement between the two countries is being effectively implemented in the fields, especially on delegation exchange, economic trade cooperation, national security and defense, science and technology, agriculture, labor, education and training. At the same time, expanding cooperation to new areas such as combating climate change, digital economy, and digital transformation. According to the General Department of Customs, by the end of October, the country imported more than 128,800 complete cars of all kinds. The turnover reached nearly $3 billion, although down 0.5% in volume, but 1.7% in turnover over the same period last year. Completed built-up CPU cars of all time imported originate from three main markets: Indonesia, Thailand, and China. Note, Indonesia is still the leading market supplying CPU cars to Vietnam in the first 10 months of the year, reaching nearly $793 million. However, the largest turnover still belongs to Thailand with $993 million. Next is China with turnover of nearly $650 million. Particularly, these three markets accounted for more than 3% of total imported CPU cars out of the country in the first 10 months of the year. In the last months of the year, the price of raw material for animal feed production in the domestic market is cooling down. At the present time, corn prices decreased by 20.6%, soybean oil cake decreased by 16%, extracted rice bran decreased by 20.3% compared to March 2022. Despite this price still higher than the same period last year. Meanwhile, the total demand for refined foods such as corn, soybean, oil cake, bran, fish meal of the whole livestock industry in Vietnam is about 33 million tons per year, mainly used in pig and poultry farming. In addition, Vietnam also has a number of products and byproducts from seafood processing, slaughter of livestock and poultry, such as fish fat, fish meal as animal feed, but quantity is not significant. According to Indonesia announcement, the World Major Developed and Emerging Economies G20 Summit, taking place in Bali from November 15 to November 16, will discuss a number of priority issues. The agenda said G20 leaders will discuss food security, energy, and global health architecture on the first day of the conference, and digital transformation on the second day. On the sidelines of the discussion on food and energy security, Indonesia will introduce the new capital in East Kalimantan. On the second day of the summit, G20 leaders are expected to plant mangrove trees at Nukrat Rai Mangrove Park. On the evening of the same day, Indonesia will hand over the G20 presidency to India and announce the outcome of the summit. On November 9th, U.S. President Joe Biden announced his intention to run for re-election and also informed Democrats had gained a good result in the midterm elections. Speaking at the White House, President Biden said the midterm election results were a sign that American democracy remained intact despite being threatened. He said, "We had an election yesterday, and I think it's a good day for democracy." When asked about the plans for re-election, President Biden, who turns 80 this month, insisted that he still intends to run for re-election but will make a final decision early next year. President Biden said he would invite leaders of both parties in Congress to the White House to discuss how they could work together when he returns from upcoming overseas trip. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye.